Even in the Old Testament, there was the Tower of Babel. You remember that, some of you. And and the Lord,
power from that.
Yeah, and you remember that, and how the Lord came down to see what they were doing.
Right. They had the power to build something so amazing that God was like, oh no, I have to come down and change their language, confound their language. It was actually going outside of the will of God. Had they asked, had they inquired, had God given that assignment to them, it would have been a different story. Because that's what we were created to do. According to God's will, God wants us as a person or as people to connect so we can fulfill His will, His call, or His duty on this earth, to be fruitful, to multiply, to replenish the earth, to subdue it and have dominion over it. That is man's job in this earth. And when the Tower of Babel was being built, they had no connection to God. And the problem we see is that when you are not connected to God, I do not care where you are. If you are not connected to God, you will have a great thing, but it will always fall.
Keyword.
It is not meant to last, because God is all power. This is His creation. We are His creation. We are His workmanship. So when His plans fail, or when it not fail, let me not say fail, that's the wrong. When His plans are not being sought after, when we're not walking in the direction that God wants us to, it will eventually crumble.
Right, because our plans fail without Him.
Correct. We would have to have Him as the source. So the idea is to make sure that wherever you are in life, you are not alone. It is not good for man to be alone. We're not talking about marriage. We're talking about humanity. In our human walk, it is necessary for us to connect, not just for the unity and the connection of God, but it is also a harmony that we present to others. We present harmony, and that is a deterrence for the enemy. We've literally blocked out his power or his control or whatever he has to throw at us when we're united. If you look at our hands, how our hands connect. When we connect our hands, it is very hard to pull that connection apart when we're holding our hands tight. You know how some people can have a tight grip?
Right.
That tight grip, it takes a lot to pull us apart. If we are connected in spirit, in our souls and our minds. Now,